let's get started on the video. Nobody won the Powerball last night and Mega Man the day before. And let's get an update on the pool. For those of you who are in the pool, for the Mega Man, we got $2 back from the 2 tickets. So that $2 will be rolled over to either tomorrow's pool or Wednesday's Powerball. And let's get an update on the Powerball. The Powerball number for last draw is 10, 24, 27, 35, 53, and 18. 18 again was from the system. If you look at the illustrations, for those of you who had the illustration, 18 was from the illustrations. But before we get started, you can email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com. And please do donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. And once again, hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests. And let's get an update on the pool results. So for last night's Mega Man, Powerball was 12. I believe today is 12/28, so 27, 26, 12/26. And we look at the Powerball for 12/26. And we have 10, 24, 27, 35, 53, and the ball was 18. 18 was no brainer because 18 was easy to pick out. It was from the Invincible system. I did not make the numbers up. If you look at Invincible system, has the 18 on the top spot. 18 was on the top spot. Let's get an update on the pool. Numbers for Saturday's Mega Man, Saturday's Powerball: 21, 27 we got, 30, we got 53, and we got 63. And then 13 came 18, close to 3 numbers. Line B, 3, 16, 19, 24, and 27 we got. And 19 came 18. So almost 3 numbers on line B also. Now this one, we got 24, we got 35, 37, we're down 1 from the 10 spot. 27 was 1 off in the 10 spot. 42, 55 came 53, and then 16 came 18. So 55 was 1 odd above the draw number, and 16 was 1 even below the draw number. So this was almost 5 numbers. You can see how close it is. Almost 5 numbers. Unbelievable. That close to 5 numbers. Wow. And this one, we got 2, 12 was 1 even down 10, up 10, 15, 27 was in the 10th digit, was 1 below 27, 44, and then we got 25. And this one, 9 was 10, 26 was 27, was 1 below the draw number, 29, 56, 62, and 12. Line B, 9 was 10, 26 was 27, 29, 55 came 53, they're 1 off for the first 2 number, and 55 was 1 above 53 odd. So 65 and 12. So that means we almost got 3 numbers on this one, also 3 to 4 number. And this one we got 10, we got 8, 1 below 10 even, 25, 1 below odd, 27, 26, 59, 62, 2, 7, 25, 1 odd below 27, 37, 1 odd below 35, 40, 65, and 22. So this one's almost 2 also, 2 to 3. This one, same thing, almost 2 to 3. We got 2, 25 came 27, 26 came 27, 53, 55 came 53, they went off, 64, 12, and then 3, 25 came 27, 29 came 27, 56, 68, and 9. They want 1 off, and this one almost 3 to 4 numbers as well. 17, 20, 22 came 24, was 1 even below 24. 27, we got correct. 53 in the 10th digit, 1 above the 5. And 13, almost 3 to 4 number. And what's so surprising is this one almost came 5 number. You can see almost came 5 numbers. 24, 35, 37, 42, 55, and 16. Almost 5 numbers. Wow. That close by an inch. Now, before we get started, on this week's list, if you want to be in the this week's list for the breakdown for the Invincible number system, and for the non-playable, playable, or even my top pick for this week's combinations, you can email me for that. I'll be glad to send you the breakdown, the Invincible number, the Dster system, and my top 10 combinations for each game, Powerball, Mega Man. Email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com. And let's get started on Dster number 1. I'm not going to go through what had happened, but I'll try to post one Dster, post Dster 1, 2 to 5. I'm not going to post up. So I'm going to try to post the Dster 1 up. But before we post the Dster 1 up, let's get to last night's game. So the winning number that came, we had some major close call for last draw's Powerball ticket. Almost 5 numbers. As you can see, they were holding the jackpot until New Year's, as you can see, so that they can make more money. And you think they're going to hold the game again? Who knows? They're going to hold it until Friday. It was a New Year. So maybe Tuesday and Wednesday they were not going to hit. Maybe Friday and Saturday they're going to have to hit somebody's jackpot. Or they might put both jackpot for next year. That means next year is 1-1-2-1. Friday's New Year, so that means good timing to put the jackpot into next year's, because they probably gave enough this year, probably make it run and roll to next year. So you never know what they're gonna do. But now, if you look at the Powerball combination, we have 10 in Dster number. For Dster number 1 in the bottom, 24, not there. 35, quadrant 1, 2, quadrant 1, 53, opposite attraction number. So that means 10 is in the bottom quadrant 3, then 24, not there. 27, not there also. And then 35 and 53, opposite attraction numbers. Opposite attraction numbers, we have B2 and C2 used more than once, and 18 also not there. So bad Dster 1, bad Dster number 1. Now Dster number 2, but let's look at Dster number 1. None of the highest frequency number got drawn. Now if you look at Dster number 2, let's look at Dster number 2. If you look at Dster number 2, we have 10 on the bottom, quadrant 1, quadrant 2 times, 3 times in quadrant 2. So 24 is in quadrant 4, 27, not there. 35 and 53 both in quadrant 1. And then we have 18, quadrant 3. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 5 winning combination. 5 winning combination. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the quadrant 2. And if you look at the Dster, 25, 52, 14, 41, 57, none of the highest frequency number got drawn for Dster number 2. Now, let's look at Dster number 3. Dster number 3 again. Now there's no 53, 35 in quadrant 1. And let's start with 10. 10 is in quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. Let's keep it in quadrant 3. Now 35 and 53 has moved to quadrant 4. So that's why I want to put the 10 in there, so you have all of them in the bottom for now. 24 not there, 27 not there, and 18 on the bottom. So 4 of them in the bottom 2 quadrants. So again, not that good. So the Dster that did good so far was Dster number 2. For Dster number 3, 10 was the highest frequency number that got drawn. 18, 10, and 18. Even though it didn't do good, you have 2 highest frequency numbers that got drawn for Dster number 3. Amazing. Now, these number 4, 17 quadrant 4. Let's keep it in quadrant 4. 23 quadrant 3. I can do 17 quadrant 1 too, but I want to keep it in the bottom. And for now, 36. Is it 17, 30, 23? No. That's no, not 17, 23. Oh, 10, not 17. So that's 10. Keep it on the bottom for now. Quadrant 3. Let's redo the numbers for quadrant 4 for last night's winning number because I did it wrong. Use last draws, the previous draw before Saturday's draw for the Dster. So I'm correcting myself. 10 quadrant 3, 24 quadrant 3, 27 quadrant 3, 35, 53 quadrant 3, 1. Both number is in quadrant 3 and 1. And then the 18 not in the Dster. So you have 3 hot corners: C3, D3, and 2D. And if you look at these number 4, none of the highest frequency number got drawn for last night's Powerball. Look at these number 5 for now. Let's look at these number 5. If you look at these number 5, 10 is still on the bottom now. Even though 10 is not in the corner, it's still in the bottom. 17, 24 I mean. 24 on the bottom. Quadrant 3, 27. 27 over there. Quadrant 2. No, yeah. Let's keep it a quadrant 4 and 3. So it's in one section. And 35 and 53 not there, and 18 not there. So again, maybe you can use the 55, 35 for the blue box on the bottom of here for last night's draw. Pretty much these number 5 was dead for last night's draw. Look at highest frequency number. None of the highest frequency number got drawn for these number 5. So last Dster was these number 6. It did good last draw for the previous draw before. And if you look at these number 6, you got 10 on the bottom, quadrant 4, 24 is on quadrant 1, 27, quadrant 1, also 35, quadrant 4, quadrant 2, quadrant 1, 3, but let's keep it together. Let's keep it in quadrant 4 for 53 and 35. And then 18 not there. So this one didn't do that bad, didn't do that good either. And again, if you look at the highest frequency number for these number 6, now the highest frequency number got drawn. 54 came close and 23 came close. That's pretty much it. Now, we're going to review one Dster for tonight's draw. Let's review one Dster for tonight's draw. Using Dster number 1, we'll be going into 2021. The year passed by quickly. So, again, for 2021, we have 12, 29 to 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3 to 01, 03, 21, 2021. Using Dster number 1, we'll be revealing one of the Dster combination. And if you have one of the Dster's combination using Dster number 1, let's review Dster number 1. You're going to see amazing result this week, because I feel that this week is the breaking point of giving out the jackpot or holding the jackpot for one more week or even one more draw for each game. Now, if you follow Dster, the numbers are inside. You gotta pick the right Dster and use the right number in the blue box. No numbers are all in the Dster, so that's why you need the blue box. That's why the blue box are there for. Without the blue box, you really rely inside the Dster. So that's why the blue box does help. It just sees through numbers that are not there. And I'm going to review. If you want the other 5 Dster before for this week, you can email me for that also. And then you have 1026. 473. 09. Now, this is Dster number 1 for this week's draw. And if you look at this week's draw, ten in the bottom, 24, 20 not there, 27 not there, 35, 53 on top. So it didn't do good this for last week's game, but doesn't mean it's not going to do good for this week's game. And 18 basically on top, 1 and 2, or 1 and 2, 2 or 1 and 3. Let's use 1 and 3, so it's all in one section. Again, these two are used more than once. B, C, 2 is used more than once. So again, now if you look at the breakdown of Dster 1, ignore the right side. Let's name some of the highest frequency number in Dster number 1. You can see 50s. 50s has been rolling 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times, 50s and 5. So again, we're going to name some of the highest frequency number. 50s and 5s have rolled 4 times. Now, what else has been rolling hot? Let's say, I can't think except for 53. I don't think 53 and 35 is going to repeat. So now I'm not going to put that number. Let's put 70. But it doesn't mean it's not going to repeat for Mega Man. So let's put 35, 53. 1, 2, 3. 35, 53 appears 3 times. And 70s appears a lot. So, but 70 hit for Mega Man, so I'm not going to put 70 again. Maybe you can use 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 and 70 appears 4 times. Maybe you can use the 7 for the ball, the highest frequency number, and 7 for the white ball. Who knows? 4 times, 35, 53, using 3 times. So again, some hot numbers in the Dster. Let's do one more. As I said, one more. I'm not going to do more than once. Let's do one more. Let's do the 330. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So pretty much 3 and 30 appears 5 times. So again, if you like the list, you can email me for the list. I'll be sending it out before the game and be reviewing the last ticket of the pool after tomorrow's night of Wednesday's night's game. Email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests, and be sure to email me. Email on my system, and remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself.